Morning, YouTube, friends and family. Hey, it's Saturday morning. We're up wicked early before sunrise here because we're doing the Christmas bird count, which is an annual tradition that we take part in, organized by the National Audubon Society. So we're heading out and we're going to document as many different bird species as we possibly can from sunup to sundown. So thanks for coming with me on my day, and we'll see you in the bird chasing car. The thing that's funny about the Christmas bird count is oftentimes the highest concentrations of birds are at people's bird feeders, which are like right outside their windows. So we're slowing down and taking binoculars and looking right at people's houses, and they think that you're looking at them.
So in the late 1800s until about 1900, on Christmas Day, people, usually guys, would go out and kill as many things as they could kill. Birds, foxes, coyotes, animals of all kinds, and pile them up. And then whoever killed the most things on Christmas Day won, because that's what Christmas is all about, killing. So around 1900, a group of naturalists, including John James Audubon, promoted the idea of going out and counting birds on Christmas instead of killing them and leaving them alive. And that's how the Christmas bird count started. And now people all over the world go out during the month of December into January and count birds, and then they can use that data to see how birds are migrating or how their numbers are increasing or declining. And so that's why we don't kill them on Christmas, we just count them.
Oh, that's no.
No, you guys, this place is stuffy.
Oh, I'm sorry, your window's locked?
They're all red.
Okay.
School dances are alright, I like them well enough. They've got beautiful girls there, and snacks and drinks and stuff. But there was this one school dance, made me sure as shit hate 'em. This guy thought he had all the girls and wouldn't let me date 'em. My friends and I arrived at school, immediately checked out the girls that we had chances with and some we knew nothing about. I was careful to avoid the pack of hungry nerds, all dancing like imbeciles and stumbling over words.
We have some farmer friends that own this very large pasturage, and at the milk farm, actually, the milk farm people own this land, and the farmer there said, oh yeah, you should drive down our farm road because we just put a heifer out there that died, and there's been a couple bald eagles, and sure enough, we saw a couple bald eagles right near the dead cow.
This one girl caught my eye, she must have been 13, standing there all by herself and looking kinda green. I strolled right up to her, trying not to trip and fall, and from what I can tell, I didn't look dumb.
I think it's you guys.
We're on a dead-end road right now in Pittston, And almost every driveway has a gasoline-powered generator in it because I guess the power is out here and it's wicked cold. So we've seen generators running and people sitting in their cars getting warm. Kind of makes you feel good to be off the grid and to have never a worry about losing power.
Shh, don't say that. People come to our house.
Oh yeah, you can't come to our house. We don't have power either.
And from what I can tell, I didn't look dumb at all. Man, this girl was fucking hot. I know it's not wrong. Her whole appearance was straight out of a Beatles song. She had tears in her eyes, spark like little stars. She was just what I needed, as sung by the Cars. She looked glad to see me too. She told me right away that her boyfriend had left her a minute ago today. I tried not to stare and drool when we walked to the floor, 'cause I never wanted to leave that place out the door. Well, we had an awesome time, and it was getting late. She leaned in towards me, and my heart increased in rate. Our faces were an inch apart when her ex burst in. He pushed me away from her into the trash bin.
We are trolling through the suburban streets of Randolph. Randolph is the smallest land size municipality town in the state. So it's the smallest town in the state, not population wise, but the smallest as far as land area. Although right now it seems like it's really big because we have a lot of ground to cover to see birds today. We're just sort of hitting the city streets here, town streets, so. All right, this is our first out-of-car excursion. We are going on a trail in Randolph that follows along a little stream here. It's an old railroad bed. Oh, look. Last year when we walked up this trail, we saw a brown creeper. Is that what the cool thing was? So we're hoping to see something special now that we're getting out of the car.
It pretty much ended there. I didn't hang around. I just legged it out of there in one log homeward bound. We saw a hawk out on that trail. Pretty cool. We can't determine positively whether it was a Sharpshinned Hawk or a Cooper's hawk. Very similar size is the major difference, but it was not moving. It was just sitting up there. I did see it fly in. I don't know. Home stretch, what's your highlight bird so far? If you had to choose one that we've seen.
The red.
That woodpecker?
Red-bellied woodpecker.
Yeah, that was mine too, for sure.
It was pretty cool to see the pileated woodpecker from very close.
But you've seen one of those before.
But I've seen those, and I don't even know if I've seen a red-bellied woodpecker.
I definitely have not.
And the Sharpshinned Hawk was cool, but it
That was
didn't
cool.
do a very good job of letting
Didn't get
us
to see much of it, right?
Look. Oh, a squirrel.
All right, this is the area we covered, which for like 99% of you means absolutely nothing. However, I know at least one of you lives in Randolph, Beth Richmond, so some of this map is going to look familiar to you. I also these are all the species here that we might have come across. Andrea did like 95% of the tallying. I did like the last half an hour of it. So I just compiled all these, and the winner is the American crow with 92. The European starling was a second at 89. And then it looks like
Blue jay or chickadee?
a black-capped chickadee at 57. And then we had a few species in the 30s like the house finch and the mourning dove and the pigeon and the blue jay. And then there was just a few outliers like mallard duck and bald eagle and sharpshinned hawk and ring-billed gull. That red-bellied woodpecker was pretty cool. Downy woodpecker, hairy woodpecker, pileated woodpecker, tufted titmouse, red-breasted nuthatch, white-breasted nuthatch, American robin, American tree sparrow, white-throated sparrow, dark-eyed junco, 11 northern cardinals, a purple finch, house finches, goldfinches, and house sparrows. So instead of shooting several hundred birds today, we counted them. Thanks for dragging me along, honey.
I didn't drag you.
I think you have to drag me practically everywhere you want me to go.
You wanted to go.
I did.
You got mad when I did without
I'm
you.
excited to have been part of the Christmas bird count in 2016. May there be many more. This map here is our coverage map. Like you can see that outer curved line represents the radius line from the center of Augusta. So you can see how small our portion is compared to the whole circle that was surveyed. Now we're at a meeting now to compile all the results between all the survey teams.
It pretty much ended there. I didn't hang around. I just legged it out of there in one log homeward bound. The girl and I saw each other but didn't hit it off. We spent all our time thinking about my tumble in the trough.